Hello and welcome to the Timeout Titan Spam Quarantine instructional video. This is just a quick overview of how you can properly manage your Titan Spam Quarantine. We're going to start with the Spam Quarantine report that you will receive at 8 AM every day if you have received spam since the last report in your quarantine. We get a couple of options here as well as some information. It tells us the date that the spam email came in, who it was from, the subject, and we get some options here. We can deliver the email, which will immediately deliver the email to our inbox. We can whitelist the email, which will immediately deliver the email to our inbox and add the from address here to what's known as our whitelist. Now, anyone on our whitelist won't be scanned for spam anymore. So anyone that you email often, you can add to your whitelist, and that basically just ensures that they won't be classified as spam anymore. We also can do the opposite, which is blacklist. Now, blacklist doesn't release the email to your inbox and adds the from address here to your blacklist. So anyone in your blacklist will be immediately sent to your spam quarantine, regardless of its content. So if there's an email which is known to be spam, add it to your blacklist, and then it'll just automatically go to your blacklist from now on. If we scroll down to the bottom of the email, we get some options here. We can change the frequency of the report to deliver every day, every weekday, every Friday, once a month, or never. Now by default it's set to day, and we recommend it be left like that. You can change what items are included as part of your report. You can have it show all quarantined items or new items since last report only. By default, it sets a new item since last report only, and we recommend it be left. You can also click this link here. Now, clicking this link will immediately log us into our spam quarantine. This is the easiest and most convenient way to log into your quarantine, and we'll be doing this in a moment. You can also request an on-demand report showing all quarantined items or new items since last report only. Now, if you haven't received anything on your spam quarantine and you select new items since last report only, then you won't receive a report. You can also delete all the items in your quarantine. We don't recommend doing this. Any emails which are deleted from your quarantine cannot be retrieved. And messages will automatically be deleted from your quarantine after 21 days. So I'm just going to click here. This just logs us into our spam quarantine. Okay, so immediately we can bring up a window showing us all the items in our quarantine. So I'm just going to click this email here, and we get a couple of options with it. We can view the message, so we can see what the message actually is. So it just shows us the subject, who it was from, the date, and we can see very easily whether it's a spam email or not. Then we can click the options tab and release, whitelist, or delete the email. You don't have the option to blacklist from this page though. We can also select multiple emails, release, whitelist, blacklist, and delete. I'm going to go through the other tabs that you've got here. We're going to start off with settings. This is where we can change the report settings that I mentioned before. By default, it's set to send you a report every day showing all quarantined items. You can change this option from here, but we recommend it be left like this. Under filter rules, this is where we can edit our blacklist and whitelist. If we want to add a user to our blacklist, let's click the add button here and type in the email address that we want to block. Okay, now anything at test2.txt test2.com.au will be immediately sent to our blacklist. We want to remove an email address from our blacklist. We can just select it here, then click delete. We can also do the same thing for an entire domain. For example, if there is someone at test2.com.au that you just want to block permanently and all emails from test2.com.au, you can add them here. Okay, now anyone at test2.com.au will be immediately sent to our quarantine. Again, we can select the address and click delete if we want to remove it from our blacklist. Click on the whitelist tab, and this is where you can manage your whitelist. So it's exactly the same principle. Let's click add. There we go. So test at test2.com.au. Any emails from this address will be treated as spam. And we can delete exactly the same way. Do the same thing with a domain. There we go. So anyone at test2.com.au will be immediately delivered to our inbox. They won't be scanned for spam. Also click on the reporting option. This is where we can view a complete history of every single email which is delivered to us. So for example, if you've got someone saying that they sent you an email but you haven't received it, you can check the history and basically go through here and find out what happened to it. So if you see a status like blocked using RBL or spam detected or any other status except for spam, you'll need to contact Timeout Computers to find out exactly what's going on with this email address. That concludes the instructional video. If you have any questions, feel free to contact Timeout Computers on 13,84636, or you can email us support@tox.com.au. Thank you for watching.